The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. Returner choosing to field this one. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Gets some blocks. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Dogs. He just sprints into the end zone. A kick return all the way for a touchdown with a conference title on the line. He's never going to forget that.
Yeah, he'll never forget this. You're right. Conference championship, huge stage. Everybody's watching. Great blocks up front to get him started. And then it was just raw speed and instincts to take it to the house.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT makes it 7-0. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? The back's got it. They get him to the ground about the 18-yard line.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
The game makes it second and medium. Secondary up now, trying to jam his receivers. Here comes the handoff. Moves the ball to the 25. Good enough for a first down.
Chris, it feels good to see an LSU team be able to run the football when you know they're going to run. I mean, they've been doing that forever. Going all the way back to like Jacob Hester and Kevin Falk. His ability to run the ball and catch out of the backfield. Leonard Fournette. And, of course, Clyde Edwards-Helaire on that great 2019 team. And now, LSU stable of backs again on this roster, too.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Looking downfield. It's Thomas. Pressure is coming. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Man, you got to love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Offense will try to convert a third and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot. But I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Pass caught at second down now. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Positive yards, that's all you want to see as an offense. As long as you're moving the ball forward, it's going to give you a chance to continue to get first downs. What are they looking at now? Third and inches, it looks like.
This will be 3rd and short, the 7th play of the opening drive. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And they pick up the first out of the 23, getting closer to the red zone.
Well, they've had an entire week to try to find weaknesses in this defense and how to attack. And here in the opening drive, they're using the receiver in motion to get him the ball in space and give him those blockers out in front. Great job of designing the play and great execution here by this offense.
They'll run it here. Oh, and he fumbles. Defense recovers the fumble. It's a turnover.
Man, Chris, we can hear the contact from that hit all the way up here in the booth. So, hey, it's easy to blame the ball carrier, but I don't know if anybody could have been able to hold on to the ball after that hit.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And now the handoff. Makes the defender miss. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Chris, a really good job here by this back to be able to find that hole and pick up the yards for this first down. And, boy, Georgia's had some good backs over the years, and this young man is living up to that tradition today.
On first down, why not keep it on the ground? They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What is an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time, and now 3rd down coming up.
It is really tough on a quarterback when he thinks he's got a completion and an open man downfield. The ball's just about to get to his receiver. Then out of nowhere, the defensive back steps in front of it and knocks away. Nice job.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking downfield, it's Cook. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior.
Great call here going with that nickel defense, giving you more speed on the field in that 3rd down and long. Nowhere to go. Gave the defensive line plenty of time to come up with that sack. Now it's 4th down and long.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. No fair catch. He feels the punt. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. They moved it well last time. Got across the 50, but then fumbled the football away. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Looking right, this one caught. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a 1st down.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
High completion sets off an important 3rd down play. DB is looking to jam the receivers at the snap. And the wideout goes in motion. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. And the defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
And the punt heads out of bounds. It will spot this about the 35. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. First down, looking to throw the ball. He'll take a deep shot here. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, it's an incompletion here. I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. And they get him down to wrap up the first period of play. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. Dropping back. It's Cook. And a sophomore making an impact play.
Well, today's middle linebacker has to have the ability to cover, to be able to be a great run stuffer, also the ability to blitz and get after the quarterback. There's an example of it right there. These guys are becoming more and more athletic every year in college football.
He'll field the punt. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Play action here on first down. Finds an open target on the left side. Breaks loose at the 40. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Well, it's a great completion here. Quarterback puts this ball on the money. And when you talk about LSU and to talk about the history, it's easy to bring up Joe Burrow in 2019. But, Chris, you've been following this as long as I have. You know that when LSU is really dangerous, they get consistent play from the quarterback. Doesn't have to be Burrow, but just a guy that can be efficient, be a good leader, and complement the running game. And right now you're starting to see that from this team. Good completion. Now, can you do it consistently? Because if you can, with the athletes they have around that position, they become a real threat.
The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
Fresh set of downs, 1st and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. All right, 2nd down and goal now for this offense. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
And he knocks through the PAT. The PAT ties the game here in the 2nd quarter now. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Returner trying to create good field position. Coverage team brings down the returner. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Lets it go quickly. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Dropping back, it's Cook. Eludes the rush. He'll be sacked back at the 2-yard line.
Well, LSU for years has played a one-gap defense that loves to pin their ears and get upfield. It's a risky defense, and it requires great athleticism on the defensive line, something that they've had forever. Great sack here to keep that tradition alive. But you think back over the years, Booger McFarland and Marcus Spears and Glenn Dorsey and off the edge, Kiki Mingo. Just so many great LSU defensive linemen that can get after that quarterback.
From the shadow of the goal line, looking to throw the ball. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure worked.
Well, I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. And the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
The kick mishandled. The ball is loose. And the returner will be brought down.
Woo, he catches a break here. Always good to have friends looking out for you on the job. That was almost a major momentum shift, if not for the returner's teammate coming in to recover that fumble.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. He's brought down, but the game moves the ball to the 39.
Chris, I know when we think about LSU, we go back to 2019, Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson, that dynamic offense. But at the end of the day, it's still LSU. It's still the SEC. And ground and pound is something they will never move away from. Great job here, and move the sticks.
That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. Quick pass, here comes a jet sweep. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute warning. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. To throw, it's Thomas. Catch made on the left side. Bulldozing his way through those tackles. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, LSU. Lining up to try the extra point. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. Snags the quick throw. It's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, and he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Dropping back, it's Cook. Defense is coming after him. And it's incomplete, even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting earholed. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Looking to throw again. Running out of time in the pocket. Junior steps up and makes an impact play. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Defense are going to keep the pressure up on this third down. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. And he lofts one deep over the middle. Catch made down inside the 10. Touchdown, Georgia. Just ran away from the defense.
Perfect timing here by this quarterback. Great read. Puts the ball where his man can make a play on it. And they're an extra point away from tying this game up.
And the point after is right down the middle. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. A little bit of my turn and your turn on the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns their last possession. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. Looking to throw. It's Thomas. Lets it go. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. First and goal from the 9. First down, clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he steps out of bounds just short of the end zone.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Second and goal for the offense. They try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. Now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment for this critical down. Ball sits at the 2-yard line for third and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And we're able to get him down.
Wow, great stop here by this defense to bring us to fourth down and decision time for the head coach. You go the easy route with a field goal, or this close to the goal line, you take a chance and try to get that touchdown.
They could take the lead with a chip shot, but the coach is thinking touchdown here on fourth down. And they'll try the quarterback sneak. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Oh, how about that, Chris? Bear Bryant's looking down, smiling on that call. 4th down and goal. You go with the goal line formation, bring the defense in tight, and you still overpower them for a touchdown. Thing of beauty.
PAT puts them in front by 7. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Bringing it out, it's Sanders. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Dogs will kick this away to begin the second half. Returner decides to fair catch this. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Important second down play coming up. Back to pass. It's Thomas. The pocket breaking down. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Running back grabs it on a screen. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go.
Good time here to drop this screen in by the offensive coordinator. And a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. This one is out of bounds, and that'll give the offense great field position. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. Gets into space at the 50. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. It's an important first down on that running play. They'll feed the back again. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. He could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
And the point after is good. Now they get set to kick it away. This one will be fair caught. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. He went backwards on first down, so 2nd and long from the 24. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Scanning the field. It's Thomas. He's running out of time here. The pass rush closing in. Looks to the left. Pass caught. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Well, this is why they want to get his hands on the football as often as possible. We always know about his ability to make plays downfield, but here they just get it to him quick on a wide receiver screen. He shakes the tackle and picks up nice yards.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Lets it fly to the wideout. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. And he's got some open field ahead. Takes the pick to the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs.
Great job here by the backer, just mirroring the quarterback, reading his eyes, and then stepping in front of that throw. Comes up with it, and then he goes back to high school, shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands, takes it in for a touchdown.
And the extra point makes it a 7-point lead, 28-21. Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. And here's the fair catch by the return man. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick-6 in the last possession. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. That's reeled in. It's Cuevas. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Well, it's great to see this quarterback from LSU make that throw and put it right on the money to pick up that first down. And I think that's the big thing that LSU fans want to see is consistency from the quarterback position. There have been moments where you've seen that. There have been other moments where they've been asking for more out of their quarterback. So you had the Burrow moment in 2019 that was historic, one of the best we've ever seen in the sport. But now you want to see throws like this and be a great complement to that running game, and then you become a complete package and a real threat in the SEC.
Second down after that run on the previous play. To the air, it's Thomas. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. And the ball is picked off. He's got some room and some blockers here. Inside the 10. Going to take it all the way in. Pick 6. Touchdown, Georgia. And a pick 6. A monster play by this defense here.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
The PAT is good, so it's 35-21. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Launching it. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
First down here for this offense. Looking to pass. It's Thomas. Throws to the tight end. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal. Here we go. 1st and goal. A touchdown here gets them right back into this game. They'll run it from the gun. And that's a solid gain for the defense able to bring it down. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up with a 2nd and goal. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I just don't know about short gains like this, especially keeping the ball on the ground. The clock keeps moving. They need points on that scoreboard in a hurry. You got to throw the football. You cannot afford to allow this clock to keep ticking.
And they cut into this lead now on 3rd and goal. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. The defense stops him there on the scramble, close to the goal line, but not in.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. I thought he was going to be able to find a way to get to the end zone. He is such a threat when he takes off. He pulls that ball down and tries to get to the end zone on these scrambles, but the defense just keeps him out of the goal line.
Remember, a field goal here doesn't do much, so on 4th and goal, they're going for the touchdown. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Touchdown, Tigers! This offense is still clicking. Here we go. It's what you hope for. 4th quarter, 1-possession game, conference championship on the line.
You know, these conference championship games sometimes can be so unpredictable. 1 minute you're up by a couple scores, then all of a sudden you have a stalled possession or a turnover, and the pendulum shifts in favor of the opposing team. It's feeling like that might be happening late in this game.
PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Fielded in the end zone. It's Sanders. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Crucial possession. This game just got tighter. They love to play keep away, chew on the clock. How will they call it here? When they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. Getting set. Here's second down. To throw. It's Cook. Took contact on the throw. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Made the defense look slow that time.
Boy, we see more and more of this in college football. You have to get the right guy in that slot. They can win the one-on-one matchups. You take some chances. Here they got the matchup that they wanted and hit it for the touchdown.
Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the fourth quarter. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. Here comes the flea flicker. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. So from the 21-yard line, it's now second and long. Looking to throw. It's Thomas. Bringing pressure. The pass rush has trapped him. It's a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And he's got it. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air.
Well, it's another positive play, but, man, look at the clock and look at the score. You still need a couple touchdowns to be able to get yourself back into this game and have a chance to win it. So you got to keep moving here and keep taking those shots downfield.
Using his legs on the scramble. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, defense does a nice job of pressuring the quarterback. I'll tell you what, that's a heck of an effort by this guy just to be able to get back close to the line of scrimmage.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Fires it to the wideout. And it's complete downfield. That's a big gain deep into enemy territory. Ball down near the 30. This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw it on first down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. Sixth play of the drive coming up. Play action fake, looking to throw. Looking for his big tight end. He's got it right near the end zone. And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a first and goal now. The offense in scoring position with a new set of downs. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, LSU. This will be fun. Strange things happen when the conference championship trophy is on the line. One possession game, fourth quarter, who's going to step up?
So here's the deal. Your defense just gave up a touchdown. Now all of a sudden we got a game. What will your offense do to be able to secure a victory? You want to win a championship? Go out and earn it.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Bringing it out. It's Sanders. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. The defense has all three timeouts remaining, so they have to run a couple of plays here. Handoff as you try to work the clock here. That gain moves the ball out near the 25.
Boy, nothing like getting positive yards here, playing with the lead late in the game and then staying in bounds to boot. It's exactly what you want to see as an offensive coordinator.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Big third down play. If they can't get the stop, they have to consider calling a timeout. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a two-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
So they'll try to add to the lead now to the PAT. Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the fourth quarter. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. On the kickoff is hammered, sails out the back of the end zone for a touchback. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. To throw, it's Thomas. Quick throw over the middle. And he pulls in the catch. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down at the 47. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. And the clock winding down. They'll take a deep shot. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge game, but he could not collect it.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play.
Airing this one out toward the sideline. The outfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down. To come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On third down, he drops to throw. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. Heads out of bounds after a solid game, more than enough to pick up a first down.
This is just a great job of understanding situational awareness by this quarterback. Nobody's open downfield, so instead he decides to buy a little bit of time by scrambling, gets out of the pocket, and he gets to the sticks and just gets the first down.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He'll take a deep shot. It's caught. They will rule that a catch. A huge game through the air. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Gets rid of it on the move. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down. Press coverage now from the secondary. To the air. It's Thomas. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. And it's caught. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. Now the try for two. Quarterback's got it on the option. And he makes the two-point conversion. The lead cut down to 6.
Boy, that's why I love watching this guy play. He can do so many different things, and here they go with the option on the two-point conversion. Nice job of stretching the defense out. He saw he could get underneath that defensive leverage, did a good job of getting north and south, and came away with the 2 points.
Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the receiving team makes the recovery. The hands team does its job perfectly. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. In the final minute here, you'd expect them to take a knee and just secure the victory. But will they? Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. The Dogs come into the final minute of play, just trying to run the clock out. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Now it's 3rd and long for this offense. Football right at midfield. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Chris, an interesting call here. I know they have the lead, but I thought they might throw the football. They surprised me, but you know who they didn't surprise? That defense. They were not shocked at all by the run call on 3rd down and long. They stuffed that right at the line of scrimmage.
The offense is out there to go for it on 4th down and 14. It's a run to the left. Breaking free at the 35. Defense finally makes the stop after a big game. This offense not throttling back, even on the final play. Wow, what a tremendous run these guys have had, and now they can call themselves champions of the SEC. That's one of the most difficult titles to earn in this sport. And now with the playoff looming, we can find out how they fare against the 11 other best teams in the nation. And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.